In the wake of major data breaches involving big companies like Equifax, many people have been looking at ways to best protect against identity theft. And many experts agree it's a good idea to freeze your credit. And now you can do that for free. For more, we're joined by Rocket Lawyer CEO Charley Moore. So Charley, before today, both freezing and unfreezing your credit could cost you money. Not anymore.
Yeah, that's right, Heather. As a result of these data breaches and privacy issues that we've all read too much about, probably the most widely known one was the one that affected one of the three credit bureaus, Equifax. Congress took action, and as a result, what used to be lots of different fees, some of them small but really confusing, are all gone. And so you can take advantage of a credit freeze for absolutely no cost. Now, there are a lot of things that you ought to know before you head into it to make sure that you do it securely.
Okay, so let's talk about those steps that we should be taking.
Yeah, absolutely. So first and foremost, it is free, so there's not going to be any cost. The credit reports are things that we all use in order to get a job or to get a loan, and they're used by creditors to find out about us in advance. So there's a lot of usefulness, but it is very sensitive information. So now you can go either online, by phone, or by mail, and you can request for free that your credit be frozen, which means that a new creditor isn't going to be able to get access to that information, which could prevent somebody from using your information fraudulently to open an account that you're not aware of. Now, it's going to take 10 to 15 minutes per credit report, per freeze, in order to do this. And there are three and really even four credit bureaus that you may want to deal with. The fourth is one that some folks may not be aware of, and it's the telecommunications exchange that the cell phone companies actually use before they extend a new cell phone account to you. So it could take up to an hour to do this online. I really recommend that you do it somewhere private and secure, either your office or your home. If you do it out in the wild, so to speak, at a coffee shop, there could be prying eyes looking over your shoulder, or the Wi-Fi could be unsecured. Or definitely, I wouldn't advise doing it on a computer that's not one that you trust in your own machine, because the browser could capture that information. Sort
of defeats the purpose, if you will, Charley. So we need to do it with all three of the major credit bureaus, and then the fourth one that you mentioned. But what if, I want to open a new credit card and my credit is frozen? How long will it take for me to unfreeze it?
Well, that's the good news. So to freeze your credit in the first place online, they have 1 business day. In order to do it, 3 business days if you do it over the mail. But unfreezing it is even faster. So you can unfreeze it online within 1 hour. Again, if you go by mail, it's going to take a little longer, 3 days. But online or by phone, you can unfreeze it in as little as an hour.
Are there any downsides here? And is this something that you suggest everyone do?
So the upsides, I think, by far outweigh any cons of doing it. You can really take an important step toward preventing identity theft. On the downside, it does add a little bit of additional hassle. It's not going to freeze everybody out, by the way, just to make that clear. Employers and existing creditors are exempt, so they can still access the information.
All right, Charley, thank you so much for coming on and talking with us about it. Again, those credit freeze is now free. Appreciate it.
My pleasure, Heather. Good talking to you.